Yo, what's up, everyone? What's up? What's up? Had to go to the bathroom quick. What's up, everyone? How's everyone doing? Welcome to another episode of Horror Sundays. Today's episode 65, guys. We almost didn't have episode 65 today because I thought we were going to go to a skateboarding competition, but my friend didn't hit me up. I guess he probably had to go to work or something. So I was like, you know what? Then we'll just go live. We'll just have a regular Horror Sundays. But what's up, everyone? How's everyone doing? Glad to see everyone here. Let me see what I missed so far. Hold on, I got a burp. Apple Ricky says, yo, Apple Ricky says, did you watch Peter Pan? I haven't, Apple Ricky. I don't have Tubi right now, like I said. I haven't watched it. I don't got Tubi right now. We deleted it because my brother needed space on the TV. So we had to get rid of some apps to make room for other stuff. But I'll watch it eventually. I'll probably just get it on my tablet. I'll probably just watch it on one of my tablets. I'll download Tubi on one of my tablets instead, better. Caleb says, hey, Frank, my homie. What's up, Caleb? How you doing? Glad to see you here on the channel. Another episode of Horror Sundays. Today's episode 65, guys. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up. Let's get it up to 20. We're almost there. Caleb says, Ice Cream Man is freaking sick, demented fun. Screw the critics. Yeah, I don't really care about the AI thing. All they used it for was just making a fake cartoon. I don't really mind that. Caleb says, on Tubi, I saw the Snow Demon, Video Vixen, Carnival Tales, and Class Clown. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to have to get the Tubi app on my one of my tablets because I don't got room on my TV right now. My brother's using the Space Up right now. He's got some other apps he wanted to download, and we need to get rid of some to be able to download the others. Running out of room. But I'll watch it eventually though on my tablet. Caleb says, on Prime Video, I saw Bloodstruck. Oh, cool. That's awesome. Amazon Prime Video, right? Caleb says, Frank, did you ever deal with trolls? Yeah, when I first kind of started going live, some people would try to troll me, but I don't know. It just doesn't work on some people, bro. Yeah, trolls suck, bro, but yeah. Yeah, I'm glad I have a pretty great positive community here. We're all positive and support each other. Not a lot of trolls come by here. Here and there you have some trolls that pop up, but not a lot. Mostly everyone's cool. Appareki says, I start school tomorrow, 11th grade. Awesome, Appareki. Awesome, I'm proud of you. You better graduate. You better graduate. I remember when I started 11th grade. That's when shit started getting serious. That's when stuff started getting serious. That's when my counselors and my teachers were like, yo, if you don't get all your credits and if you don't pass all these classes, you're not gonna graduate next year. Yeah, that's when it starts getting real, Apple Ricky. 9th grade and 10th grade are still kind of like middle school in a way, you know? Like they'll still pass you, I guess. But sometimes you still get held back though in the 9th grade, so don't get me wrong, don't quote me on that. You know, but yeah, towards the like once you're in 11th grade though, that's when it starts getting real. You gotta start earning those credits, or if not, you're either gonna get held back and be in the same grade again next year, or get sent to continuation school or something. You know. So yeah, that sucks. That sucks. Apple Ricky, but yeah, do you want to start school tomorrow, Apple Ricky? Are you looking forward to it? I would hate it. Actually, you know what? I always used to like the beginning of the year more. The beginning of the year was always the best because you got Halloween time. You're starting new classes, new teachers, meeting new friends. So yeah, that's always fun. But once January comes around, you're like, okay, this is like boring already. Yeah. Caleb says, Ice Cream Man is gory. Enjoyed Ice Cream Man. Awesome, bro. Hell yeah. I got to go watch it sometime as well. I'm probably going to go see Insidious this weekend. Fangoria invited me to an early screening of it. So there's that. Hopefully I get that. I'm pretty sure I will get the tickets. So I'm pretty sure. So yeah, so we'll see how that goes though. We'll see how that goes. Twisted Emo said, I forgot it was Sunday, man. Laugh out loud. I'm here though. Yeah, bro. I was this close to not going live today. Twisted Emo. I was this close to not going live today because I thought me and my friend were going to go to the skateboarding competition, but he didn't end up telling me anything, you know, so I guess he must have gotten busy with work or his daughter or something, you know, so I just said, you know what, we'll just have a regular Horror Sundays then. Yeah, because there's a possibility I might not go live on Friday, you know, so I just decided to go live today. There's a possibility I might not go live on Friday. Alparega says, I hate going to the dentist to get my teeth cleaned and my mouth numbed. Yeah, I gotta go too now that you remind me. I got ugly teeth, look. I got ugly teeth. Nah, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I gotta go too and get a mouth cleaning too as well sometime. In the few weeks actually, I think I actually got something in the mail about the dentist as well. Twisted Emo says, I went to Spare Halloween and dude, the animatronics person kind of grew on me, but almost the rest of the animatronics grew off of me. I kind of dislike Freddy Fazbear more. Xenomorph is mad to me now. Why is Xenomorph mad to you? Why is Xenomorph mad to you? Why don't you like Xenomorph anymore? I love Xenomorphs. They should make a Predator animatronic. Hey, Twisted Emo, have they ever made a Predator animatronic? They make a lot of alien ones, huh? But I don't really see a lot of Predator ones. I don't really see a lot of Predator ones. Apareki says, middle school was hell for me. Some kid was talking poop, so I chased him with a sharp pencil. I don't regret it to this day. Yeah, I'm glad you defended yourself. Hell yeah, he was asking for it. Apareki says, I don't know if I'm ready to get mixed feelings about it. I don't know if I'm ready. I got mixed feelings about it. Why, Apareki? You don't want to go back yet? Like I'm telling you, the beginning of the year is always the best. Trust me. Halloween's coming up in like 2 months, you know? You're just, yeah, so yeah. Thanksgiving's also awesome because the food. Christmas is also cool because of the gifts and stuff, you know? So like the beginning of the year is always the best. Caleb says the new Insidious does look cool. Yeah, I wasn't planning on going, but something came up and I'm like, all right, let's go see it, whatever. You know? So hopefully, yeah. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be fun. I saw the last one that came out, like I don't know, like 3-4 years ago or something like that. Twisted Emo says I didn't leave Spirit Halloween empty-handed though. I saw 3 2018 Myers masks and all 3 of them looked exactly good and had great paint jobs for once. The hair is okay, but still got one. Yeah, they got new 2018 masks. Yep, I seen them as well. The paint, like the cracks on the mask aren't so detailed, and the paint on the mask is lighter now. The paint on the mask is lighter now. It's not like that greenish looking color that the 2018 masks sometimes had. You know, the first round of them. They look better now, dude. I gotta get one too, man. I gotta get one too. Caleb says Paranormal Activity is now a Broadway play. No way. Is that true? Is that really true, Caleb? No way. That is wild. Hey guys, I'll be back. I'm gonna go drop the link in my Instagram. I'll be back. I'm back. Aporiki says, doesn't Evan Peters kind of seem more serious after Dahmer? But before Dahmer, he seemed more happy. I honestly might think he's on the spectrum a little. Evan Peters, yeah. He was I feel like he was much more of an outgoing, like, extroverted kind of guy before. He was like more eccentric, I think, and stuff like that before Dahmer. And now after Dahmer, he's more of a guy who's just in the background now. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I heard sometimes that these roles have effect on the actors. You know what I mean? Evan Peters seems like a method actor. I heard he was method acting for Dahmer. He even got the actual haircut, and like he wasn't wearing a wig, bro. He had the actual haircut. He got his hair bleached the same like shade of bleach of Jeffrey Dahmer, blonde Jeffrey Dahmer had, you know? So the guy literally was like method acting, so that does something to you. You're not the same person that you were after. You're not the same person that you were before, because you literally got into the mind of this person, and now you literally know how they thought and how they felt pretty much. So yeah, he's never gonna be able to shake that off anymore. Something in him is always gonna carry that spark of Jeffrey Dahmer now, you know? Yeah, I get what you're saying, Aporiquito. Torcerimo says, no, like the character Xenomorph, but it's the animatronic I'm talking about. I saw the Xenomorph animatronic in person, and it's meant to me. Sure, it has details, but the animatronic, that is slow. Okay, so it moves slowly or what? Torcerimo says the latex on at least my 2018 copy is thicker, like it feels more thicker instead of the usual thin latex on previous ones. Yeah, thin latex rips, right? Yeah, thin latex rips, especially on animatronic that moves, it'll rip eventually. Aporegi says, he should have honestly man up a bit, like it's over, and look at the bright side. You were great playing Dahmer, and you're great at playing villains. Like I get you grow out of it. Yeah, like I don't like with Richard Ramirez, I'm gonna be playing Billy Loomis as well, so I can't really get lost in either role because it's like they're just characters at this point, you know. Well, Billy Loomis has always been a character, but the Night Stalker is literally just a character at this point. So it's like I know who I am, and I know when I'm playing a character, you know. So I know how to turn off the character and become who I am behind the scenes, you know. And then when the camera's on again, I could become the character again. It's really not that hard. I don't know why people get lost in it. It's just acting, bro. Like what? Caleb says, I still need to see Evil Dead Burn. Yeah, I haven't seen it either, bro. I have not seen it either myself. I haven't had a chance to go to the theater until now, hopefully this week. Yeah, but I haven't had a chance to see it either. I heard it's pretty crazy, though. I heard it's pretty good. I heard it's pretty gory. So Cinema says, bro, I see a funny video of someone at their local spare Halloween store last year. One of the animatronics that had a latex head was ripped so badly due to the jaw moving. Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I mean, yeah. Eventually the latex is going to end up ripping, bro, because it moves, all that stuff. So the latex is cheap, too. And it's, you know, latex naturally rips, bro. It's a natural material. So it's just going to rip, you know? Yeah, unless they make it like the mask out of like that other type of like, what is it called? What was that other? Urethane or something? or rubber? Or rubber? Well, actual rubber that doesn't rot, you know? Vinyl or something? I don't know anymore. But yeah. Aparekis, I think Evan Peters might be on the spectrum. I can tell because he avoids eye contact, fidgets, shy, and quiet. I think I might be on the spectrum too. Sometimes I'm quiet too, Apareki. Does that put me on the spectrum as well? Gotta fix my hair part. It's all messed up. Apareki, sometimes I'm quiet too in the background, like when I go out to the club sometimes I'll sit alone for like 30 minutes and just chill on my phone, text and stuff like that, you know? Like, does that put me on the spectrum as well? How can you even tell someone's on the spectrum? Tostanimo says, I'm turning very religious now, so I won't really see any gory movies that include demonic stuff, but I still watch movies like Halloween, just not movies like Terrifier or Evil Dead anymore. Why not? I'm religious myself, but I still watch Halloween. I still watch everything. I still watch everything because at the end of the day, it's all entertainment. It's not real. You're not supposed to take it literal. They even had entertainment even in Jesus' time, you know? But that's besides the point right now. But I respect your choice. I respect your choice. Caleb says, I look forward to them making Terrifier 4. Yeah, me too. Let's look up what's up with Terrifier 4. Hey, guys, let's keep smashing the thumbs up. Let's get it up to 20. We're almost there. Aporeki says, I don't know. Because on the spectrum, because I'm on the spectrum too, so that's how I can tell I'm kind of a mind reader. Yeah, I'm a mind reader too. I could tell, like, I don't know if I'm a mind reader, but I could sometimes feel like what people might be thinking. Sometimes I feel like I can feel what someone's feeling without talking to them, you know? It's just like energy. I could sense their like mood or something like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's just, yeah, Ricky, I agree. I sometimes feel like that. Especially when I go out to parties or a crowded room, I could sometimes pick up on people's moods, you know? It's so crazy, Let me see, So Senimo says, if you were to watch a movie that has over-the-top gore kills and demon stuff, would you watch that stuff? Would you watch that with Jesus next to you? I mean, if Jesus, I don't think Jesus would care what you watch as long as it's not hurting anyone, dude. To be truthful, you know. There's nothing in the Bible or anything that's like says not to watch entertainment, you know, not to watch entertainment and stuff like that. It's just entertainment. It's not real. Like, I'd get it if it's like a snuff film, you know? Like, if it's like a real snuff film, then I'd understand. Okay, yeah, that's like a little over the top, but it's just fake movie acting, fake blood, fake toy knives, prosthetics, a camera literally filming these actors, and someone behind it directing them what to do, you know? So it's like at the end of the day, it's not real. I honestly don't think Jesus would care as long as like you're not hurting anybody or stuff like that, you know? But yeah, to each their own though, like I said, bro. Apple says, he used to be happy, but now he's like really quiet. Like, are you okay? How bad did that role mess you up, Evan? Huh? That is true. But wasn't he in like a movie a few years ago? Or like last year, or earlier this year? Terrifier 4. Let's see, guys. Oh yeah, there's actually news on Terrifier. There's a new lawsuit as well. Hey guys, there's a new lawsuit on Terrifier. Apple Ricky, there's a new lawsuit on Terrifier. You want to hear about it? Apple Ricky, there's a new lawsuit on Terrifier. Oh, 5 days ago. Let me see. Oh, yeah, right here on Facebook. Apple Ricky says, yes, I want to hear. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up, guys. Come on. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up, though. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up so more people can join us here, guys. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up, please. Oh, yeah, so yeah, let's continue. Caleb says, I once made a horror story about a depressed man haunted by the devil, and he ends up getting supernatural help at the end. Awesome. That sounds cool. That sounds cool. That sounds badass, dude. You should make it into a fan film, man. Oh, yeah, so Apple Ricky, listen up. Facebook is reporting. Look at this. Horror Vibes on Facebook is reporting. You guys see art right there? Let's see. Okay, so Horror Vibes is reporting. Breaking. The Terrifier franchise has now been hit with 2 separate major lawsuits. And the newest legal battle could potentially complicate the future of Terrifier 4. Damn. Damn. The first case was filed by original Terrifier actress Catherine Corcoran, who alleges she was denied promised franchise profits and raises additional claims surrounding conditions during the 2016 film production. Several of her core contractual and financial claims were allowed to continue in July. A second lawsuit. Here's the second one, guys. Here's the second lawsuit. A second lawsuit from Ruthless Studios claims its own important copyrights, trademarks, sequel rights, and derivative rights connected to Art the Clown, and seeks relief that could potentially affect future productions if the court ultimately sides with the company. Wait, what? Trademarks, damn. So they were using someone else's work without their permission? Because it says trademarks, sequel rights. Oh, sequel rights, damn. Oh yeah, because this company, Ruthless Studios, actually owns Art the Clown, I heard. Yeah, so it makes sense. A second lawsuit from Ruthless Studios claims its own important copyrights. Trademark, sequel rights. There you go, sequel rights. They own it. They own Art the Clown now. They own Art the Clown now. So they want their money from all the royalties. Rights and derivative rights connected to Art the Clown, and seek a relief that could potentially affect future productions if the court ultimately sides with the company. Terrifier 4 was still officially described as being in pre-production as recently as May. No delay or injunction has been announced yet, but 2 unresolved lawsuits now hang over what Damien Leone has confirmed will be the franchise's final chapter. Yep. It could be his final movie with Terrifier, but you don't know if Ruthless Studios is gonna want to continue the films without him, you know. So damn, that's crazy. That's crazy, yo. Terrifier, 2 lawsuits. That's 2 in the damn bin already for Terrifier. Damn, Terrifier is going in the way of the Jeepers Creepers franchise. Damn it, dude. Terrifier is going the way of the Jeepers Creepers franchise. Damn. All right, so someone mentioned earlier, Broadway, Activity is now a Broadway production. That's crazy. Paranormal Activity on Broadway. That is crazy. That is crazy. No way. Look at that, guys. Paranormal Activity on Broadway. Paranormal Activity on Broadway. That's crazy. That's crazy. Apareki says he's also a weirdo when he gets offended certain roles. Wait, Evan Peters is like he's like that? He gets offended like that? Caleb says. Tosanimo says, to be honest, I prefer movies that have little to no blood, no cheap jump scares, actual good shots, actual good writing, and actual good story. So then you wouldn't watch the Texas Chainsaw Massacre? So then you wouldn't watch the Texas Chainsaw Massacre or Scream? Scream has a lot of blood as well. Caleb says, I'm going to be pissed if there's no more Terrifier. I'm really enjoying Art the Clown. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks, bro. That sucks, right? Hey, but don't worry. I got my clown character coming soon. Hopefully in a bigger budget film. Justanimo says, sure, movies like Friday the 13th are fun to watch if you're bored, but if you're interested in story, then if Friday the 13th doesn't really do good because they pretty much focus on teens getting busy and making Jason badass. Hell yeah, I still love that though. I still love that formula. It's fun. It's fun. Apareki says, yes, he gets weird when he gets offered roles. Oh, yeah, he's a method actor. That's why he gets into the role. Apareki says, why would Damien even sell the rights to Art the Clown in the first place? Because he probably needed money. He probably needed backing when he was making the first movie. So a studio probably offered him money. Okay, we'll give you this much money to make the movie. Under contract, though, you got to give us this, and that. Blah, 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 and he looks like he hasn't been living up to his contract or something. So that's what happens. You get sued. You know? Yeah, so so now it makes sense why he says Terrifier 4 is the last movie. Because he already pretty much had already sold out Art the Clown. He pretty much had already sold out Art the Clown since the beginning, you know? That's why he was able to get this far, dude. You need backers and investors to make these movies, bro. You need backing from studios as well. So all that shit adds up. All that money, all those royalties add up. You know, you don't keep them all to yourself. And if you do, you get sued, you know? Like this situation here. That's why it's always smarter to just start your own movie studio and then make your characters from there so you own all of them. But if you have the money to, to promote all that stuff and produce it. Apareki says, oh yeah, Tosanimo says, you love the formula of teens getting busy? Well, yeah, it's the 80s, bro. It's the 80s. I was a little kid, you know? I wasn't even around in the 80s. So to me, it's like, I don't care. Those are like, by the time I saw those movies, I thought that those teens were like 20-something-year-olds. And most of them are. Anyways, let's be truthful here. It's the Friday the 13th is not like Halloween. Friday the 13th is not like Halloween because in Halloween, the teens are in high school. And Friday the 13th, most of the time, they're like college students just going away to camp. Think about it. So they're like legal adults anyway. If you really think about it. Tosanimo says, I'm playing, Frank. Caleb says, I once made a horror story about two killers in an insane asylum falling in love with each other. Hey, that sounds pretty Joker-esque. That sounds pretty Joker-esque. Apareki says, I really like Evan Peters. Yeah, he's cool. I don't mind him. Just like you said, he gets weird, but that's weird, I guess, too, as well. Tosanimo says, I like my mom. She loves to play around all the time. Awesome, bro. Hey, I'm glad that you have a sense of humor. But you got to remember, though, it is true. In Halloween, Michael literally does go after literal underage teens. Laurie in Halloween, 78, Halloween 2, Halloween 4, Brady and Rachel, they're still in high school as well. Jamie's literally a freaking child. Halloween 6, Michael's going after literally Danny and Stephen Lloyd, who's a baby as well. Halloween 5, he goes after Rachel again. Tina and the other young chick who's like in high school still as well. You know what I mean? So in the Friday the 13th movies, usually it's just like camp counselors like in their 20s that are either working at the camp or they're out camping, you know? So I think Jason's victims are a bit older than Michael's. Aporeki says he's in a series called The Beauty. You Got Your Wish. Evan not playing a villain. Oh, that sounds boring though if he's not playing a villain. I like Evan as a villain better. Hey guys, we're gonna start filming our Billy and Stu Scream 1996 fan film soon. I'm gonna go get the haircut tomorrow. Well, I pretty much have it already. I just gotta get the undercut trimmed so I could grease it back like how Billy has it, and maybe just trim off my split ends. But yeah, guys, we're gonna start doing Scream 96 soon. We're almost done with Halloween Ends. We're gonna be done next Saturday finally. Oh hell yeah, it was finally over, bro. Hell yeah, we're gonna have the movie out in time for spooky season. I wish Wicked Milk would have logged on today to the live so we could start, so he could start telling me how the trailer's looking. Damn, dude, that's crazy. We're gonna be done with Halloween Ends next Saturday, dude. We film next Saturday again. And that's gonna be our last film date. Our last film shoot for Halloween Ends, Reaper of Haddonfield. Halloween Ends fan film coming soon, guys. All right, guys. So yeah, listen up. Someone mentioned this earlier. The Paranormal Activity Broadway experience or whatever it's called. Apareki says, I'm doing my Tate hair tomorrow. Awesome. Apareki, when are you filming for Milwaukee Cannibal again? When are you filming for Milwaukee Cannibal again? Aporeki. Tosinimo says, I find Friday the 13th kind of uncreative, but sometimes they do have good and actual creative scenes. Bro, so you're calling Tom Savini uncreative? You're calling my second favorite gore effects artist uncreative? No way, dude. Aporeki said, I filmed yesterday. I need to fix some parts. Are you editing already? How are the shots looking? Can you take a screenshot of one of the clips and just like send it to my DM just so I can see what it's looking like? Aporeki, please. I really wanna inspect your series. Please. Let me be your technical advisor. Please. I want to see if you're nailing the Dahmer look from the TV series. Like, you don't have to send me the clip. Just take a screenshot on your phone of the clip, of whatever clip, and so I could just take a look at it. Aporeki says, all right, calm down. Yeah, I want to see what it looks like. Caleb says, I enjoy teen slasher films. Just make it right and good. Yeah, I agree, Caleb. I agree. Tosinimo says, it's my opinion. It's all good, bro. Yeah, hell yeah. That's your opinion. That is true. Just like we're about to get into this right here. All right, so listen up, guys. New York Theater Guide is reporting everything you need to know about Paranormal Activity on Broadway. That is wild, bro. That is wild. Dominic St. Clair said, hey, what's up, Dominic St. Clair? How you doing? Dominic? Hey, guys, I'm wearing this art shirt again, huh? I messed up, bro. I was wearing this shirt, I think on Wednesday. But, I went skating with my brother's band shirt yesterday, and it was kind of dirty. So, I just popped this one on in the morning. I went to church with this shirt in the morning, bro. I went to church in the morning with this shirt, dude. The priest, and I was going up to him to, receive the host. He just looked at me what the hell? And, dude, it's so funny. I forgot, dude, that it was church. It was Sunday, so I ended up going with this shirt. Yeah, but what's up, Dominic St. Clair? Aporeki says, I get it. Everyone is pumped. Hell yeah, we are. How you doing, Dominic? Glad to see you here on the live, bro. Another episode of Horror Sundays. Today's episode 65, man. Please smash the thumbs up, Dominic St. Clair, if you haven't. Please get us up to 21. And let us know what you've been up to, Dominic St. Clair. Have you been studying Richard Ramirez? Have you been studying the Night Stalker case? Yeah, hey, we're going to be finishing with Halloween Ends next Saturday, bro. We're going to be finishing with Halloween Ends next Saturday. So make sure to bring that. Make sure to bring a white shirt. Remember you had a white undershirt? I think I have the gray shirt for your costume. Make sure to bring, I think, black pants you were wearing, I think. And black shoes. I got to recheck the clips. Let me see the clips right here. Aporeki says, hopefully the teacher won't be a B word this year. Hopefully. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be honest with you, Apples. Want me to be really honest with you? You're going to have some cool teachers and you're going to have some whack teachers. Yeah, that's all I can say, yeah. Is you're going to have some cool teachers and you're going to have some lame teachers. So just expect the unexpected is all I can really say. Expect the unexpected. I learned that the hard way in life. You always got to expect the unexpected in life. You can never, like, take things so for granted, I think, you know? Expect the unexpected. But damn, dude, I'm looking for this clip. Where is it? Yo, I'm missing a clip right here. Oh, here it is. All right, Dominic. Dominic says, I'm trying to start my own podcast. I'm looking for a co-host. Awesome. Let's do it, bro. Let's do it. Hey, I know a space where we can record for cheap. Dominic, I know a space where we can record for cheap. It's the recording studio that my band practices at. They got a podcast room in there with mics. Hey, Dominic, look, you were wearing these pants and these shoes. Dominic says, I'm also looking into Gil from the Richard Ramirez case. Awesome. Good job, bro. Good job. I picked you because you remind me a lot of him. You remind me a lot of Gil. That's why I picked you to play him. You just have the vibe, the same vibe he has. And Dominic, look. Do you still have these shoes? Do you still have these shoes? And the blue jeans could just be any blue jeans. But make sure you still have these shoes. Dominic, make sure you bring these shoes and a white shirt on Saturday. And just any blue jeans. Remember, you had blue jeans and these tennis shoes. Caleb says, if I was to wear horror gear in church, my mom would be pissed off. Ooh, I know, dude, I know. But my mom's cool. She doesn't trip. Because she knows it's all entertainment. It's all fake, dude. It's not real. None of it's real. It's just acting. It's just people in costumes. Dominic says, yes, I still have those shoes and the white shirt. Awesome. All right, cool. And make sure you bring the blue jeans as well. Dominic, so make sure you bring these shoes, the blue jeans, and the white shirt. Make sure you bring these shoes, the blue jeans, and the white shirt. And I got the rest of the costume, the hat, and the gray shirt, and the rest of the accessories for the character. And yeah, we're gonna be finished next Saturday. Next Saturday we will be finished. We're going to shoot. We are going to be shooting the opening scene. What's left of the opening scene of when you guys are bullying the Kyle Miller character, and then you also have a short scene in the car with you and my brother's character. You guys are talking. It's only like 2 or 3 lines back and forth, and it's done. And we're done. Oh yeah, we also got to get the shot of Michael squishing your fake head, but you're not really gonna be in that clip. You know, we just need the rosary for your neck. And yeah, Halloween Ends is it's finally gonna wrap, guys. Halloween Ends finally wraps next Saturday. Halloween Ends finally wraps next Saturday, and then hopefully the week after we could probably go, or the week or 2 after, we could go eat at the Rainbow Bar and Grill, Rock and Roll Bar. Hell yeah. Let Me Kill Mister, the rock and roll god himself, used to hang out there. Dominic says, yes, blue jeans as well. Awesome, bro. Glad to hear. Hell yeah. We're almost done. We're done already on Saturday. This Saturday, we all done. Hell yeah. Reaper of Haddonfield coming soon, guys. Halloween Ends fan film. But yeah, listen up, guys. So yeah, someone brought up this. Someone brought up that the Paranormal Activity has a Broadway play now. Spooky season is coming early. Following a hugely successful U.S. tour, and they run in London's West End. Levi Holloway's supernatural play, a horror play, Paranormal Activity, comes to Broadway in August. The stage show features a unique plot from the same name 2007 movie, but is set in its universe, following a couple who moves from Chicago to London in their attempt to escape the demons haunting them. Paranormal Activity on Broadway is directed by punch-drunk artistic director Felix Barrett and an innovator of immersive theater, and features breathtaking illusions by Chris Fisher. Stranger Things, The First Shadow. London critics praised the way Paranormal Activity takes the horror genre seriously as an art form, providing a jump out of your seat scares alongside gripping emotional stakes. It is said to be a real roller coaster of frights. Brace yourself by learning more about the play below. So yeah, guys. So yeah, Paranormal Activity is getting a play. Who's gonna go see that? Probably not me, but I know there's an audience out there for that shit. I know. What I really want to talk about is this Jeff the Killer movie. Yo, there's gonna be a Jeff the Killer movie. Club Nom says, "Sup, cousin? What's up, Club Nom? How you doing?" Caleb says, "My story of the two insane asylum lovers is a way better than that crappy whack Joker sequel." Yeah, I didn't like that sequel. I liked the first Joker, was cool because he was just like a serial killer pretty much, you know. But the second Joker one, like I said, I'm not a big fan of like romance and I'm gonna be honest. The most romantic movies I like is the movie Valley Girl from the '80s and Titanic, and that's about as romantic as I can get, you know. And Bride of Chucky's like, I guess, romantic, but in a more twisted way. That's more of my style, and that's as romantic as I'll get. Is Valley Girl from the '80s, Bride of Chucky, and Titanic. You know, that's the only romance you'll ever see me messing with. Yeah, that's about it. But I'm not big on romance. And what's up, Club Nom? How you doing, bro? How you doing? How's those Gen 1 remake masks money treating you? Aparegi says someone's name is Journey in my class. That's interesting. Journey. That's cool. That's actually pretty cool. Like the band Journey. Like the band Journey. But it's spelled different. Is she white, Aparegi? I think it's a girl. Is it a girl or a guy? It sounds almost like a girl named Journey. But who knows? Apariki, is it a girl or a guy? Apariki says, Jeff the Killer movie, very random. It's a 10-year-old character, but okay, then that's cool. I love Jeff the Killer. Now, I was going to make the fan film, but now I don't even know if I'll make it anymore. Dominic Sinclair, I was thinking of doing the podcast online, Frank. Oh, an online podcast? All right. How would that work again? Explain it, Dominic Sinclair. Calde Zeno says, oh, when I go live with you, like we would go live together, huh, at the same time? Calde Zeno says, better yet, how was the weekend? The weekend was good, bro. I loved it. Friday was awesome. I danced with this really cute girl at the nightclub. Hell yeah, dude. She was eyeing me all night on the dance floor, and then I was just like, hey, what's up? Want to dance? Bam. I just started spinning her around and all that crazy dancing stuff, you know? But yeah, bro, weekend was awesome. Went skating on Saturday. Was cool. Was trying to get a trick at the at this handrail, but it was just I couldn't do it for some reason. I wasn't able to do it I only got one clip skating this weekend yesterday, but I wasn't able to board slide the handrail I was trying to go for. I had to go back sometime this week, maybe Tuesday. Again, Sunday, yeah, I was supposed to go to a skateboarding competition today, but my friend never hit me up. So I was just like, yeah, we're gonna have to do the live instead, you know, because I might not be going live on Friday. So yeah, I just went live instead. Dominic Sinclair, we use StreamYard site on live stream. Oh, that one with the duck, huh? That little, yeah, I know what StreamYard is. Yeah, bro. I'd be down, man. Let me know. Caldilano says, I see you didn't enter the skating competition. Now my friend didn't, my friend who was going to be the ride there didn't end up hitting me up, you know, so I just decided to have the regular show, you know. Cloud says, Some girl tried to approach me and I ran away because she looked like Nevaeh's cousin. That's crazy. Was she ugly or what? Was she ugly? Usually when girls approach me, I'm just nice and I just talk to them back. You know, I don't try not to be like a jerk like that, you know? Run away. You know, it's a good way for them to tell other girls, hey, don't talk to him. That feels weird. But that's just me, you know? Like I'm just a talkative person. When someone approaches me, I'm just a talkative person. But everyone's different, you know what I mean? Dominic Sinclair says, when did you want to start, Frank? Well, whenever you want to, bro. Whenever you want to start streaming. You know what I mean? You're the leader of the podcast, bro. You're the leader of the podcast. You know what I mean? So yeah, whenever you want to start, you just give me a day. You're the leader, bro. You're the leader, Dominic. You know, you set the dates, bro. You just tell me and I'll be there. Alpareki says, I kind of wonder how this movie's gonna go. Cloudnow says she was Mexican. I love Mexican girls, bro. Mexican girls are beautiful. Latin girls in general are beautiful as well. All girls, man. Hey, chill. Stop biting my finger, man. That's annoying. But yeah, everyone's got preferences, though. I understand that, you know. So yeah, that might not be your preference, I guess, you know. Aparegi says, I've been targeted by older men 2 times, but I ignored and walked away. Yeah, do that. Carry a knife or something, honestly. My old bass player, she was a girl, and she always used to carry a knife. Because she was like a goth girl, like punk, goth girl, whatever you want to call it. To me, it's the same thing. Punk and goth looks pretty much the same, you know? But yeah, she used to carry around a knife, dude, because, like, yeah, dudes would, like, try to, like, hit on her at night. And, like, you know, it just gets crazy. I'm pretty sure it must get wild being a chick, dude. Like, imagine that. Imagine that, being hit on by people. Like, imagine trying to, like, chill for a moment, have a moment to yourself, and you got, like, annoying dudes trying to, like, hit on you. That shit must be annoying. That shit must be annoying. So, yeah, Aporeki, make sure you carry something. Always carry something sharp with you. You're a girl, though, too. Like, I don't... Like cops won't even really trip on you carrying something sharp as much as they would trip on a guy, you know? Cloudnob says, smart move. Cloudnob says, gotta tell them to get off the cousin stuff. For real, right, bro? For real. Yeah, Poreki, yeah, man, I really recommend you carrying some kind of pepper spray or some kind of pointy object, like whoever's your favorite serial killer, just try to copy what they do. You know? But yeah, be careful, Aporeki. Aporeki says it's always the old F guys. Yeah, dude, that's why yeah, bro, it's just yeah, guys could be weird, honestly. Yeah, that's what sucks. That's what gives us guys a bad rap, other weird guys, you know? And then we all take the fall for it. Dominic says, how about tomorrow, Frank, at 11 in the morning? Damn, Dominic St. Clair, I don't think I'm going to be able to do tomorrow at 11 in the morning. I don't think I'm going to be able to do tomorrow because I got a hair appointment tomorrow in the morning. I got a hair appointment tomorrow in the morning, bro. You got another day? Dominic, if I didn't have a haircut appointment tomorrow, I would have been down. But I got a haircut appointment at that exact time, bro. Dominic, I'm sorry, bro. You got another day. Do you have another day? Let me know, bro. Aporeki says it's always old F guys. I know, Aporeki, I know. Caleb says, Frank, ever heard of Tales from the Crib? American Nightmares? Yeah, I think Tales from the Crib is like a hood version of Tales from the Crypt, you know? Yeah, I heard about it. And yes, American Nightmares as well. Yes, they're all like anthology series with different like horror stories and stuff like that. Dominic says, yes, how about Tuesday? Okay, yes, we could do Tuesday. We could do Tuesday because Tuesday is the morning after party time. Yes, I club it on Monday nights. So on Tuesday morning, I'll be like in high spirits and like feeling good as hell, you know? Yeah, I'm down, bro. I'm down. Make a flyer for it. Make a flyer. Start decorating your channel, bro. Start decorating your channel. Make a logo and shit, you know? Want me to make you a logo, Dominic St. Clair? Call it Dominic St. Clair's Lair of Horror or something, you know? Get a title going. I'm down Tuesday 11. Yes, I'm down, bro. I'm down. I am down with the town. How long is the podcast? Watch out, dog. Come on. All right, guys, I want to read about the Jeff the Killer movie. Hey, Jarritos, please sponsor me. I'm Mexican. Please sponsor me if you are really ran by Mexicans, which I doubt. Cosizano says, everyone enjoy your day and catch you Wednesday, Frank. Thanks for the camera recommendation. I'll get one in a couple of months, at least by Christmas. Yeah, bro. Hell yeah, that's a great camera, man. Trust, you won't regret it. Take care, cosplay. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, bro. Enjoy your evening and enjoy the week coming up, man. Apareka said, I'll probably buy pepper spray and a buck knife. Yes, smart, smart, smart. Yeah, I want to get a buck knife soon, too, a real one. I want to buy my own. My friend has one. My other friend has one. I'm like the Ghostface guy with the real costumes and stuff, and I don't even have a real buck knife. All mine are props. Shit. Calidano says, you too, brother. Take care, cosplay. Enjoy the rest of the evening, brother. All right, guys, I want to read about Jeff the Killer. The Jeff the Killer movie coming up. Dominic says, podcast is about an hour long. Sometimes if we get really into it, it might go longer, but it all depends on how fast we go through the news and favorite films we've seen recently that we liked. All right, cool, bro. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down. I'm down. Apple Ricky says, or a glass bottle. Speaking of a glass bottle, one time I was out like 5 years ago. I was outside of a nightclub. I was waiting for my, like, the night was ending and like I was already tired and bored. So I just stepped outside for some fresh air. And then like a group of like 4 dudes were trying to fight me. And I was like, what the hell? I was like, you guys better chill, bro. I don't want to fuck any of you up. I end up taking off my belt and I start swinging it at them, you know? And they were still coming at me. So I ended up getting a bottle I saw on the floor. I saw a beer bottle on the floor and I broke it. And I was just holding it as a knife, you know? And I was swinging my belt back at them, dude. Hell yeah, man. Those guys didn't do shit to me. I was swinging the belt with the metal part, Apple Ricky. And I was swinging the end of the bottle that I broke. I was holding it like that and it was broken. I was using it as a weapon, as a knife. Dude, hell yeah. I was like, hell no, I'm not going to let these guys freaking jump me. They were all wusses. They were all drunk because none of them stepped up after that. And it was funny because after that, all my friends came out of the freaking club and they all started backing me up. Like I had my friend and his brother. They were right there swinging at the dudes trying to fight me. Then there was all like these other punkers and metalheads as well backing me up. So I had a whole crew of people that wasn't gonna let me get beat up by some freaking normie ass losers, you know? Hell yeah, dude, always defend yourself. Clono says, I'm already Hispanic as is. I need more taller and European genetics. I have children. These people think they can choose who I'm with. Oh, European genetics, huh? That's crazy. European genetics. What would European genetics be? What, blue eyes, blonde hair, pale skin? That's about it. Because like, if you look at some white people have brown, dark hair, dark eyes, just like Hispanics as well, you know? So it's like, what really are European genetics? I would consider that more to be like the blonde hair and the blue eyes and white skin stuff, or like red hair as well, you know? What are European genetics to you, Klavnam? Apareki says, I have 2 belts. Awesome, Apareki. I have 2 belts. Awesome, Apareki. Get studded belts. Look, I'll show you my belt. Look, Apareki. This is my belt. Well, this is my other belt. This is my normal belt that I wear with like my normal skating clothes. But yeah, this is my belt. But this is not the belt I used though to get in a fight though. I didn't even hit anyone with it though. But this is not the belt. This is a newer one though. But always get studded belts, Apple Ricky. Always get studded belts. Always get spiked bracelets, you know? That kind of stuff makes people think twice about talking to you. Always get studded bracelets, studded belts, spiked jackets. Get boots. Yeah, boots. Start wearing your boots more often. Your Doc Martens. People, when they see you with boots, they think twice about messing with you. Trust. Boots are intimidating. Exactly. Apareki said, if any of you guys ever have kids, you better teach them to be tough, not sheltered. Yeah. No, my kids are going to be tough. My kids are going to be watching Terminator, Terminator 2, Aliens, Predator, Chucky, all the horror. I'm going to feed them all the horror since they're kids. So they could be tough and nothing will scare them, you know? Yeah, Cloudno says exactly, blonde, blue eyes, and tall. Yeah, yeah, that's what I figured. That's what I figured. I mean, I like having black hair better, bro. Honestly, I like having black hair and dark eyes better because there's a lot of white people that want to have dark hair. Like, especially if you go to the goth clubs, a lot of white people dye their hair black. A lot of blonde people, they dye their hair black or dark brown or whatever, you know, to fit the more gothic aesthetic, you know. They wear contacts too as well over their blue eyes, you know. So it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me that some people want to be like blonde hair, blue eyed, and then some people want to be dark haired brunette, you know, like me, you know. That's crazy to me. It's just so wild, especially like in the like you're Hispanic. You said you're Hispanic, right? Club Nom, so you want to be like the blonde hair, blue eyed white person, you know? And like I said, I met white people that want to be dark haired, dark eyed, you know? Especially like in the goth subculture, punk rock and roll subculture, like a lot of blonde people that don't like being blonde, they dye their hair black. Because it's just a rock and roll look, you know? So nah, I like having my hair black. Well, it's actually brown, but it looks black right here. I don't, dude, if I had blonde hair, I would have to waste money on hair dye. Like every few like weeks, every month, you know? Hell no, I don't gotta freaking, I just gotta waste money on a haircut and that's about it. I like the brunette look. I don't know why you don't like it, bro. I like the dark hair. Apareki says, I want a paintball gun. Oh yeah, I remember me and my cousin used to paintball back in the day. Up in Modesto and like up north, like in Sacramento, by where you live, Apareki, they do that a lot. There's a lot of paintball. I wrote down here too as well. But I feel like more people do it up there because there's less to do up there. So it's like, so it's more of like more of a thing up there than it is here in LA. But there is paintball rings here as well. But but I feel like it's more of a thing up north. Caleb says it's very cool when friends and family got your back to help you face punk bullies. Hell yeah, bro. My homies always got my back. Just like I got their backs and shit. If they got it, if they get into a fight and one of my friends is not a very good fighter and he's going down, best believe I'm gonna go in and help him out, you know? Hell yeah. Just like they do for me. Apareki says if I ever have a son, I'm telling that effort to man the hell up. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's how my dad used to be, bro. Growing up, like in the early 2000s and stuff, like growing up for me, it was like your parents still treated you as a kid and stuff. Like you were still spoiled as a child, but at the same time, they were trying to like toughen you up still. My dad would take me to work with him at the mechanic shop, you know? Like we would wake up like at 5 in the morning, you know, get there like at 6, 7, open up the shop, be there all day until 6, you know? So like when I was a kid, I didn't appreciate that, but now that I'm older, I do appreciate it because it showed me how to be resilient, you know, and it showed me how to use high power tools as well. So whenever I'm not really a big fan of cars, you know, like whenever I got my own motorcycle, one day I could freaking fix it myself, you know, and I have to go to a dealership or anything like that to get it fixed, you know, because I already know how to use all the freaking tools to fix motorized vehicles. Cloudnut says I'm pretty much sold. All my stuff, probably save the money for something like a house or a car. That's good, bro. I'm proud of you, man. The house or a car is just as valuable, man. Hell yeah. Go for it, Club Nom. Do it, bro. All right, guys, listen up. Listen up. Polygon. Polygon is reporting Jeff the Killer movie is in development as film industry chases backroom success. All right, guys, we're going to get into the Jeff the Killer movie article right here. Get ready for every creepypasta that you ever read in middle school to receive a film adaptation. Following the massive success of A24's Backrooms, Hollywood is in the middle of a mad rush to adapt other viral internet horror stories. According to reporting from the Wrap, Jeff the Killer is the next on the list. At least that's a slasher. Good. The movie is being produced by filmmakers Savannah Moss and Tongol, a content creation platform that links business with writers, directors, production companies. Jeff the Killer is a creepypasta from 2008 about 13-year-old serial killer who starts to murder after bullies disfigure his face. The character is often associated with an editing image of a man with a pale visage and an unsettling smile. The Savannah Moss is a TikToker created the filmmaker known for Fever Dream horror comedy videos. Her later post is a good example of her work featuring lots of jump cuts, Lynchane Strangeness. She released the first short film, Funny Bunny, in 2025. She currently has 11.4 million followers on TikTok. Let me see. Let me see. So this is her. So she like did a TikTok of like some jump scare. I guess they're gonna be having her do effects for the film and stuff like that. What I've always loved about Jeff is how much of the character was built by the internet. Moss said to the rap, Jeff has stuck with people and became an internet icon. Now there's so many different versions of his story from people adding to it, reimagining it throughout the years. We have this unique opportunity to take the character everyone knows and loves and create a truly terrifying, grounded horror film. I really hope it's gory. Horror film while still staying true to Jeff's origin. I don't just want to recreate the creepy pasta. I want to make Jeff terrifying, real. Moss is producing the film alongside Mark, Kroshak, Peppermint, The Age of Adeline, and Michael McKay, Peppermint, The Age of Okay, we already read that. The success of horror films like Backrooms and Obsession has driven studios to sign younger creators with a background in social media. Backrooms, which adapts a viral creepypasta, has made almost 395 million worldwide on a $10 million budget, while Obsession turned a 900K budget into 488 million. Both films were led by young creators, Kane Parsons and Curry Barker, respectively, who got their start making horror videos on YouTube. Parsons is currently in negotiations with A24 for a seemingly massive contract. Barker is very busy, has been working with anything but ghosts for Focus Featurettes, and Universal Pictures has been tapped for a Texas Chainsaw Massacre reboot and is working on another original horror movie for Universal. He's also said he wants to make a new Freddy Krueger movie. Oh, there you go, huh? There you go. Yeah, they were talking about that a few weeks ago as well. As for the upcoming horror films based on internet properties, earlier this year, Steven Spielberg, United Artists, Scott Stubber, and Amazon MGM Studios won a bidding war for the rights for the YouTube series, The Mandela Catalog. Oh, that's crazy. They're gonna make something about the Mandela effect. They made a movie about that like a few years, like 5, 6, 7 years ago, but it didn't take off. The movie will be directed by the series origin creator, Alex Kister. Other upcoming projects include Siren Head, which is getting a screenplay from Zach Krieger, Trevor Henderson's Cartoon Cat, and SCP Foundation tied with the VHS series. Awesome. Hell yeah, Jeff the Killer better be gory, bro, because the fan films I've seen of Jeff the Killer were always gory. And scary and jump scary like. Clono says, I see that green jelly skeleton behind you. Oh, yeah. My little sister got that for me. After church, we went to the dollar store. They already had Halloween stuff. My little sister got that for me. I thank her so much. I also got a ball and chain. I don't know if you can see it right there. Let me see. Oh, I'll show it to you guys right now. Apariki says, well, I hope they don't miss the, I hope they don't, I hope they don't make this boring like Slender Man was. I bet I could make a better Slender Man movie and scary. Yeah, I hope the Jeff the Killer's good. Dominic says, I set the episode up on my YouTube, Frank. Awesome, bro. Make a flyer for it. Make a thumbnail. Advertise it on your Instagram as well. Going live with Frank from Hollywood Horror Film Club, you know? That's how you do it, bro. Caleb says, I enjoyed the Leatherface movie about him being young and how he became Leatherface. Oh, yeah, I seen that one, too. I seen that one, too. It's like whatever. I don't really care. Oh, yeah, guys. I was going to show you something. Yeah, so, yeah. Basically, yeah. So, yeah, my little sister got me this. My little sister got me this green skeleton. I think it glows in the dark. She also got me this ball and chain right here. Might be using this. I think I'm going to make a Leatherface fan film sometime in the near future. So we're going to use that for that. Maybe a victim Leatherface is holding someone down with. She also got me this little house. Look, guys, my little sister also got me this little house. I want to buy more. I could probably make like a little stop motion movie. Like some little Tim Burton kind of like gothic horror kind of like like Nightmare Before Christmas wannabe shit or something, you know? Look, what do you guys think of this little house? You guys think I should make a little stop motion gothic film? Like Corpse Bride or something? Looks cool, huh? But yeah, I have a lot of cool stuff right here. Look at all that. We're gonna get that tour, that tour video soon. Eventually, it's coming. Looks edible. Clown says it does. Oh, it looks like a candy kind of. Clown says, just don't go live with Nevaeh's cousin. This guy, fucking Clown, bro. Clown, I love you, man. Apple Ricky said, I fell asleep as Slender Man. It was that boring. Yeah, shit was boring, Apple Ricky. Shit was boring. Apple Ricky says, love it. Hell yeah, right? All right, thank you so much, Hollywood Horror Film Club, Ghostface and Michael Myers collectors, for joining me here on the channel again for another episode of Horror Sundays. Today was episode 65. Like I always say, please smash the like and subscribe button. It really helps me out a lot in the algorithm. Smash the bell notification to be notified when I go live or upload new videos here on the channel. Also, follow me on Instagram for more horror content as well. And make sure to share these videos as well and fan films with everyone so we continue making more horror content here on the channel. And if you'd like to leave a donation to the channel, Cash App link also down below. Sometimes we run out of fake blood, props, prosthetics, masks, costumes for our fan films, and that would really help us out. But if you can't do that, just keep smashing the thumbs up, guys, all right? And I'll catch you guys Wednesday for Horror Talk Wednesdays, all right? Apareki says, I fell asleep with, Caleb says, I really love very cool looking gothic mansions and gothic castles. Me too, bro. I love the real gothic stuff like this. Some people don't know what gothic is. They just think it's clothes. All right, guys, take care. I'll see you guys on Wednesday for Horror Talk Wednesdays. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday and evening. And everyone have a good back to school. See ya, cousin. Take care, Cloud Nom.